East India I did well. Sometimes, and it's difficult to explain, there are some players or some teams or some grounds where you tend to have more success than others. And with India, first time I played against India was 1976 at the Basin Reserve, Wellington, and we won that Test match. And I created a New Zealand record for most wickets in an innings and best bowling performance in an innings and in the match. So that was the first experience. Then went to India, Pakistan in '76. We didn't perform well there. We were well beaten, but personally I did okay. The best one, it's the only bowled Aasheesh in 1990 in a couple of Test matches. He was 16, 17 years of age. Had a lot of potential at that time, but at that time didn't envisage what he would go on to do in world cricket. And of course we can look back and say what a magnificent performer he was being. So he was sort of out of my time. I think Gavaskar would have to rate. Vishwanath was a fine player. Saka, to name a few. Well, I played in 3 World Cups: '75, the inaugural one in London or in England. Then again in '79 in England and '83 in England. So the first 3.
Which is your favourite memory?
I think the first one, because the World Cup was unique. It was the first time it was going to happen. No one really knew what was going to happen and how it was going to work and whether it was going to be successful. But a couple of memories of that World Cup were not so much playing side for me, but watching Clive Lloyd lift the trophy, the Prudential Cup as it was in those days. And they were 60 over games too, not 50 overs as they are today. And him lifting the trophy, West Indies being crowned world champions for the first time, and a wonderful final between the West Indies and Australia. But I think the other wonderful memory was going to Buckingham Palace, and all the teams were there, and we stood with the Queen and the Duke on the steps, and that photograph excuse me, for me is a fantastic memory of that whole experience. New Zealand now has a history of hosting and staging international events. We've done it in rugby, did in '87, 2010 I think was the last one, and coincidentally the All Blacks won. So they've set the standard now for our cricketers. But I think it's been 23 years now since we co-hosted a World Cup in cricket with Australia. The game now is more global because more teams are participating, and other teams have come from obscurity, if you like Afghanistan, and for that, for me, is one of the great success stories of World Cup cricket. The fact that a country like Afghanistan, bearing in mind the difficulties that they have got through, they've qualified, and here they are on the world stage, trying to do their best to perhaps win a game and upset 1 or 2 major countries. So I really look forward to watching that.